Good morning or afternoon, depending on where you are joining me from in the world today. My name is Jenn Espinosa-Goswami. I'm a speaker trainer and holistic confidence coach at Weightless. If you are joining me today, welcome, and make sure you click subscribe above this video so that you can receive my weekly Sunday sermons, which are bite-sized videos to help you grow your speaking business so you can grow your overall business. Now, today we're going to do a little bit of a behind the scenes within my speaking business. If you're new to me, I've been a professional speaker for about a decade now. I've been an online coach for the past 6 years. And one of the things that's really helpful for me every January in my business is to take a critical look at my business activities so that I can determine which of those activities are working well for me and which activities are not working so well for me. So here's my behind the scenes look at what that could look like within your business as well, if this is not something you are currently doing. All right, so let's talk about the business of speaking. A lot of people say, well, my primary business is coaching or providing a service or consulting, training. That's perfectly okay. But if you're a person who knows you want to speak more within your business, then you need to treat speaking as a portion of your business, which means you need to dedicate the time to those business building activities that contribute to you speaking on more stages. And when I say stages, I mean virtual, I mean live, if they exist in your current market. Not everyone has their markets opened right now, but speakings where you're sharing a message one to many is what I mean by speaking. So just want to throw that clarity out there. What are some of the activities that are absolutely critical to building your speaking business? Now, I wish someone had shared this with me back in the day when I first started my speaking business, because I was clueless. I was brand new to entrepreneurship. I was brand new to speaking, and I was working a corporate full-time job and raising a family at the same time. So you can imagine my time was very short and my patience was perhaps a little shorter. So I'm going to help you shortchange or shortcut that process so that you can be more effective with adding speaking to your business. So activity number one, what is the first activity you need to do to build your speaking business? Well, here's the thing. You need to submit pitches or applications for speaking opportunities, right? It sounds so simple, but a lot of people don't dedicate time and effort to doing this. Instead, they sit back and wait for people to invite them to their platforms. It's great to receive an invitation, but that's not creating a business of speaking if you sit back and wait to react to someone else's invitation. So you need to submit applications or pitches. Now, it depends on what type of speaking you want to do. There are ways you can book speaking without doing an official application process, but many events do require an application, and in the application they will ask you for your speaker kit information. If you don't know what a speaker kit should include, then I encourage you to check out my website link, which I'll post in the video description below. So that's the first thing you need to do to build a speaking business, is you need to submit pitches and applications to speak. Which means you have to know where that information can be found. Where are those applications? What type of research are you doing to determine what events are looking for speakers? If that's something you'd like support on, every client that I work with has access to a free speaker directory for 1 month, where you can just receive all the contact information, receive the information from the meeting planners, and connect with them directly. So I can provide that to you as a current customer. It's something I'm happy to do. Number two thing to build your speaking business is to engage with your connections. Now, I don't mean people who want to work with you within your program. I mean people who hire people such as yourself to speak. So you need to engage with those connections or ideal connections. Maybe you're not connected with them yet, but you have your eye on certain engagements or opportunities that you want to present at in the future. How are you engaging with those connections? Are you inviting them to have a phone call with you? Are you inviting them to, to share or comment on their articles that they've written, or you invite them to comment on an article that you've written? If you're on LinkedIn, it's a good place to share articles on thought leadership. Are you inviting them to join your newsletter? You have a variety of ways to create connection with the people who hire speakers. If you're not currently doing that, You need to allot time and energy into doing this, because if you don't have any speaking connections, how are you going to get invited to speak on stages? It's a difficult thing at best. The third thing you need to do to build your speaking business, or to include more speaking within your business model, is to create content. Well, what does that look like? If you work with me, you'll probably be creating short form video content that you can then post to your YouTube channel, such as the one I'm providing to you today. If you are really into writing, you might be posting articles on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram. The important thing to know about building an online presence as a speaker is people need to see and hear you. So if you'd gravitate towards more written content, more power to you, but you might want to look at repurposing that written content into a short video, an audio excerpt, or find other ways to create that content so that it's multimedia and different people can connect with you. Plus, as a speaker, you might need to provide a sample of your speaking. And if you haven't been on a stage before, the best way to do that is to just go live on your video platforms, to create a short video and give them a taste of what they can expect from you as a speaker. If you've enjoyed these 3 tips on how to build your speaking business, or the activities that I do weekly, it's important to understand, if you want to include speaking within your business, how much time are you willing to allot to the business side of speaking? It does take time to do the research, to submit the pitches and applications. It does take time to create, engagement with people who hire speakers. Creating content, of course, takes time, especially when that content is designed for your speaking part of your business. Because I'm sure you already create content for how people can work with you, but speaking is a different way of working with you. So if you don't have an idea of how much time you want to spend on that, I have a special invitation for you. I am offering for the month of January speaker strategy sessions. What do you learn within a speaking strategy session? Well, you learn how to create these business building activities that allow speaking to be a consistent part of your business. If that is something you'd like to learn more about, it is a paid offer. It's only $150, and I only have limited spots left. You can check out the link below this video to book into your speaker strategy session. If you're not sure if this session is for you, that's okay. You can connect with me for a free discovery call, and we can chat about whether this is the right offer for you. In the meanwhile, my name is Jenn Espinosa-Goswami. Thank you for joining me here on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you see this QR code in the back, that is a workable QR code. If you have your phone, you can click a photo of that and we can connect via that way. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.